So what do blood fountains, crappy mobile games, and cut content have in common? They've all been used to market the Souls games, and they'll all be discussed here in this video. This is the second video in this series. If you haven't checked out part 1, you can click the link at the top. You do not want to miss out on the Dark Souls Wings challenge. Dark Souls 3 was announced at E3 2015, and along with the announcement trailer was this fountain of blood to promote the game. This gnarly fountain with its geyser of black blood erupting from a corpse was evocative as hell. I remember seeing photos of it being posted all over the internet with people speculating about what it represented. As it turns out, the Fountain of Blood depicted a cut mechanic that wouldn't be discovered until 2 years after the release of Dark Souls 3. In this video, also linked below, Souls cut content expert Lance McDonald partially restored and showed off the mechanic. A multiplayer system, the Eclipse Ritual is a way to open up your world to invasion. This would be done by stabbing a corpse and sending a geyser of black blood up into the air, just like the fountain at E3. According to Lance, the remnant of these mechanics in the alpha version of Dark Souls 3 are so old that the mechanic was likely cut from the game even before the appearance of the fountain at E3. So, in part 1 there was the unused Lady Gargoyle enemy who appeared in the flesh at Gamescom before the release of Dark Souls 1. Now we have the cut eclipse mechanic depicted in the statue of Dark Souls 3. So what cut content was promoted with Dark Souls 2? I'm glad I asked. Who can forget the announcement trailer for Dark Souls 2? Brimming with atmosphere, mysterious characters, and a whole load of these guys. The masks of these characters felt unique to Dark Souls, conveying a sense of drama not often seen in the armor of the world. So it's not shocking that people were a bit surprised when Dark Souls 2 released, and this became this. I mean, even the mask looks a bit surprised. So what happened here? Why did this mask feature so prominently in the trailer? Why did it subsequently get cut? In episode 43 of the Dark Souls podcast Bonfireside Chat, former Bandai Namco community manager Jay Cartia shed some light on the topic.
We want to do different stuff, so we kept on asking him, like, can we get that? Is that enemy going to be, like, kind of like, we were looking for, like, a Black Knight of Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
Like, well, what's a kind of iconic enemy that we can, not to spoil anything, we just want to do something with. And we kept on getting, like, pushback, like, design, we don't know about that, we don't really know about that guy. And I'm pretty sure they ended up turning into the Manikin masks.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure that's the... I'm almost 100% sure that's the new... Yeah.
The ones that pop up in Earthen Peak?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and so you guys talked about that in Earthen Peak, but it was crazy because we kept on asking for the mask, and we finally just got somebody said, oh, it's that they don't have a head now.
That's so funny.
There is also a popular rumor that the mask was changed out of legal obligation because of similarities to a mask in Naruto, but after searching around, I can find nothing to back up that claim. So as it stands, I think From just wanted to change the design. But boy, if it isn't hilarious that they beheaded their mascot. Between the Gargao, the Manikin mask, and the Fountain of Blood, it is wild that Bamco has marketed cut content for every Dark Souls game. If we thought being played by Miyazaki with the pendant in Dark Souls 1 was bad, try being Bamco's marketing team. Speaking of playing, things being bad, and marketing, let's talk about Slashy Souls. In the run-up to the release of Dark Souls 3 in 2016, Bamco partnered with GameStop to create the endless runner mobile game Slashy Souls. In line with Dark Souls marketing, it was promoted as being the hardest game ever on the App Store. In reality, it was just really bad. The controls were clumsy, the obstacles and enemies were unfair if not impossible to navigate, and it only really evoked Dark Souls with ham-fisted references. Sure, it was a free game on the App Store, so Dark Souls quality was not expected, but I've played plenty of free games on my phone that were infinitely more enjoyable. It's hard to imagine the person who would play Slashy Souls and then decide to give Dark Souls a shot, which I assume was the goal of the campaign. Slashy Souls has since shuffled off its mortal coil, removed from the App Store, and now it rests in peace. And so can you, with the Dark Souls 1 Coffin Rig. Bandai Namco created this Coffin Rig for an event in Australia following the release of Dark Souls 1 in 2011. The rig includes a monitor, surround sound, and housing for either a Xbox 360 or a PS3, and of course a padded coffin to play Dark Souls in. On the one hand, this is extra as hell and certainly plays into the prepare to die marketing in a way that I find ultimately unhelpful in the perception of the series. On the other hand, this particular marketing stunt manages to be so absurd that it comes back around to being kinda funny. I would certainly take the opportunity to spend 20 minutes playing Dark Souls 1 in this coffin, and then get out and play on my couch because that coffin looks very uncomfortable. These next two marketing campaigns are the philanthropic stunts promoting Dark Souls and Bloodborne. Dark Souls Tea and the Bloodborne Blood Drive. In 2016, Yorkshire Tea created a one-off 80-bag box of Dark Souls branded tea. This unique box of tea was made to benefit Special Effect, a charity that helps disabled gamers. The Dark Souls tea was put up for auction on eBay and ended up selling for £300. While the concept of Dark Souls tea feels like a speculative assault upon my taste buds, the creation of the tea came about in a fun way. Bamco UK marketing director Lee Kearton tweeted out that the Bamco UK office had just stocked up on Yorkshire Tea, and Yorkshire Tea, being flattered, offered to send something special their way. Now of course this could be some cheeky brands marketing staged on Twitter, but regardless it was for a good cause. This tea also represents the second instance of Dark Souls 3 marketing that taps into the idea of tasting Dark Souls, and I'm really not sure what to do with that. Our second bit of philanthropic marketing is the Bloodborne Blood Drive in Denmark. For the release of Bloodborne, PlayStation Denmark partnered with Danish charity Give Blood to encourage donations by giving donors the chance to win a free copy of Bloodborne. Held at the IT University of Copenhagen, donors rolled a die for a chance to win a free copy of Bloodborne. In addition, everyone who donated was entered into a raffle to win a PlayStation 4 console. The event was a success, and I imagine Give Blood farmed enough blood vials that day to get through Father Gascoigne without a problem. Preview events are not an uncommon way to market a game, and the Souls games have had a few parties to get the game into the hands of creators and streamers, like playing Dark Souls 3 at this castle in California. The Castello de Amorosa in Napa Valley is a facsimile of a 13th century castle, with over 107 rooms including a quote-unquote torture chamber that houses an Iron Maiden. Basically, it's about as close to a Dark Souls location as you'll find in California. Bandai Namco used this venue to treat notable Souls streamers and creators to a day of sword training, music played by minstrels, a feast featuring a pig on a spit, and of course a few hours with the alpha build of Dark Souls 3. For Sekiro, Activision flew a group of streamers and creators to Tokyo for a few days. While there, they were given a lesson on the tools of the shinobi and a chance to play with them. A tour from Software that included an interview opportunity with Miyazaki. And they got to play and capture footage of Sekiro's Ashina outskirts and Senpo Temple areas. Now obviously Bamco and Activision stacked the deck in their favor by letting prominent community members play in exciting and thematic environments, but I do like this kind of marketing. It is nice to hear impressions from a third party about their experience, especially Souls players who have spent thousands of hours with the game. Even if you do need to factor in the hype that comes from playing Dark Souls in a castle or going to Tokyo to talk with Miyazaki and play Sekiro. Side note, if you got to interview Miyazaki, what would you ask him? I think I'd ask him who his favorite character is from any of their titles. Let me know what you'd ask in the comments. It is only fitting to round out this video with a Dark Souls 3 marketing campaign, but this contest produced one of my favorite Dark Souls videos. The My Dark Souls Story contest, held by Bamco in 2016, asked people to submit videos explaining the events of Dark Souls 1 and 2. There were a ton of great videos, but the winner of the contest is a real gem. Biography of the Chosen Undead, The Dark Souls Story, is a History Channel show parody that really nails the concept, and I highly recommend checking it out. Steve Dixon won first place and $10,000 for this video, but the second prize is what caught my eye. RD's Great Embers video won second place, and for that, he got a freaking life-size statue of the Red Knight. That bad boy is 6'4" and 180 pounds. I'm not sure what I would do with that in my house. Maybe use it as a coat rack. The 3 runners-up for the contest got this Lord of Cinder statue I mentioned in part 1, which may not be able to hold your coat, but can certainly fit on your shelf. And there you have it, the good, the bad, and the weird ways FromSoft Souls games have been marketed. They've done everything from marketing outrageous statues to asking you to taste Dark Souls, and a whole lot in between. And while I have no clue how much of this was successful, it is a lot of fun to look back at. Now, I want this video to be evergreen, so I won't explicitly state that I'm very curious how Bamco will go about marketing Elden Ring compared to Dark Souls, and if we get a Dark Souls Wing Challenge tier stunt, but I'm very curious to see what they do next. I want to give credit and thanks to Lance McDonald, Illusory Wall, and VodiVidya, all of whom helped provide me with information for this video. I know you've heard of them, but I don't know, go see if you've missed a video or something. And if you'd hate to miss a video of mine, subscribe to this channel and ding that bell. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it around. Thanks for watching.